Alright, what it do, y'all? It's your girl T Night, owner of Female Hip Hop. Now I'm back at it again with
Mike Mayjor.
Mike Mayjor. How you feeling?
Feeling good.
You feeling good?
Feeling great like Tony.
Great like Tony. I feel that. I feel that. So, Mike Mayjor, what inspired your name?
You know what? The first studio I went to out here, it was a white woman named Rim.
Okay.
You hear me? I was called something. I called myself something else. But she was like, you just seem like this major guy. I think your name should be Mike Mayjor. And I just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna run with it. You hear me?
Okay. I feel that. I like that. I like that a lot. So you got your name from just like a random person?
It wasn't a random person, because that was like my homie.
Your homie?
Because when I first came out, I didn't really know, and that was like the first official studio.
Okay.
So I appreciated like everything about him, because it was like the first studio I recorded that had quality.
Oh.
And so that was like my homie type shit.
Okay, I love that. Mike Mayjor. All right. And so, where are you from?
I'm from New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Louisiana.
New Orleans, Louisiana. How was? Okay. I hear a lot of greats coming from New Orleans and things like that. But how was it growing up in New Orleans?
It was cool, you hear me? Like, I mean, it was bad, but that's like everywhere. I mean, it's not really a lot of shit to do out there. Like for me, leaving there and moving to other places and seeing like Houston, it's a lot of shit to do out here, and it ain't a lot of shit to do out there. But it's just that's why it's so much like. It's a lot of crime and it's a lot of dumb shit happening, but it ain't really too much to do out there, you know what I mean? Okay. Partying, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, shout out my city, you know what I mean? I feel like that's the hardest place to party. You know
Okay. So like going to school, how was it going to school out there? Like as a child?
School?
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool. It wasn't. I feel like I could say it was average. I mean, it wasn't nothing really special about. Cause I went to school out there, then I went to Dallas.
Okay.
So I mean, it was just.
Was it a culture shock? Like coming from New Orleans to Dallas?
Was.
Yes. Can you tell me more about that? Yeah.
Niggas had afros on the back of their head and shit. I was like, damn, bro, but that's they shit though. Like, that's they shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I fuck with it. That's they culture. You know what I mean? But other than that, you know, everybody sounded a little country and shit.
Okay. So like, how did your family end up going from New Orleans to Dallas?
To Dallas?
Yeah. Like how did they end up moving? You know, right across, not across the map, but across states.
I feel like it was like my mom's decision. Like she wanted me to be somewhere better. You know what I mean? And I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that move helped me out because that was like my last year of high school, so that shit was like critical. So that move kind of helped me out a lot. So I feel like she made that move for me.
Okay.
To be able to focus more on what I'm, finishing school and shit.
Okay. I feel that. So you feel that move shaped you better as a person?
Yeah. I mean, it just made it easier for me to focus on what I needed to at that time. Yeah.
Okay. And what was your focus at that time? Has it always been music?
Nah.
Okay.
At that time, when I was in school, I was hooping.
Okay.
Like that was my first passion. Like I take music serious. That was my first basketball.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got onto that music. I feel that. All right. So when did you start to take music serious?
In 2013. It was like I'm not gonna say it was a mistake, but I feel like I used to say it was a mistake, but now this shit led to this. So I feel like it was supposed to happen, but it was like after I left Dallas. I went to Houston, then I went back to New Orleans, and I stayed out there with my cousin. Because me and my BM had broke up, so it was like I ain't know nobody in Dallas, so I went back to Houston. My mom she moved out here, and I went down to New Orleans with my cousin. So at the time, my cousin was doing music, and he was like, one day we were smoking and shit, and he was like, man, I need somebody to finish the second verse. And then he told me, he was like, man, you should fuck with it. And I was like, fuck it, I'm high anyway. So started writing this shit. And then the next day, we went to the studio, nigga recorded, and I was like, damn, I like that my voice.
Yeah.
The speaker.
Yeah.
Then we got in the car, we put the CD in. I'm like, damn, that shit lit to the bitch, nigga. So, and that's where it all started. Really.
Okay. I like that. So, like, what is the last song you listened to? that inspired you? What's the last song that you listened to? Yeah. What's the latest song that you listened to that inspired you?
Besides me?
Yeah, besides, well, if it's you, go ahead and do that. Because you can inspire yourself every time you listen to music because you can always, like, improve.
I listen to a lot of Future. I listen to the new album a lot since that just came out. So.
Okay.
And then I done been in the studio and then else since then. I guess you could say Future.
Okay, what's your favorite song on that Future album?
On that, Misogyny.
Okay.
And the Voodoo with Kodak. That's
Okay. See, mine is at 7:12 p.m. When he came in, because he came in raw. He came in raw. I feel that. So how do you feel about this current state of music right now? Because, like, everybody giving their own style, everybody doing their own thing. Like, how do you feel you would fit in?
I'm going to fit out.
Okay.
I'm about to be one of them. I'm about to be something totally different.
Okay.
I'm the brightest star in the sky.
Okay, be something totally different. And you did do something totally different. You made a visual EP. Instead of doing like a regular EP, what inspired you to do a visual EP?
I just always, like, before music, I always wanted to be like an actor. And I just kind of incorporated both of them. So like, I got to do a little acting and shit. And it was with my songs playing in the background and shit. The only thing I wish we would have did more on that project, I should have voiced my opinion, is like the whole project is just the songs playing with acting, but I wish it was like more like scripted. Shit, in between the songs type shit. But other than that, it came from me just wanting to fuck with the acting, and I intertwine that with my music.
Okay, acting. So do you see yourself making like a hood classic in the next 6 months or so?
Man, we might have made one already.
I feel that.
We might have made one already. Shout out Reed.
Okay. And where can they find that visual EP?
Visual EP, it's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Can you tell your fans the name of it?
The visual EP name is Sirius.
Sirius
means the brightest star in the sky.
I was about to ask you. And I was just about to ask you, why did you name it Sirius? But you went ahead and answered it, so I appreciate you on top of it. You're on top of it. All right. And so how was that like behind the scenes of shooting the visual EP? Was it like sets different days, or did you run it right through the whole day?
It was like sets different days. I think it was like 4-hour days, 8-hour days. It was something like that.
Woo. Okay.
Yeah.
9, 10 hours. Okay, so is that hard for you to do? Because you say you're an artist. You know, artists could just jump in the studio, record an album in like about 2 hours, 3 hours, and then
it's not hard when you're having fun. Yeah?
Okay.
Like, so it's just like all this is fun.
Okay, I like that. So you love what you do?
Yeah, all the way, 100%, 110%.
So you say you like acting. You see yourself doing like an actual auditioning for a role, or have you already?
I mean, I kind of already did.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And they say I'm one of the goats already.
Okay. I feel that.
I do my thing behind the camera, front the camera, and in the studio.
Behind the camera. Yeah. Explain more on behind the camera.
We're gonna keep that out.
You gonna keep that out? No, don't do it like that.
We stay doing live shit when the camera's cut.
Okay, I feel that. All right, and you were the creative director behind Sirius, the EP, right?
It was like a group decision type shit.
Okay, so
it was a circle of people that came up with that idea.
Okay, how did it feel creative directing?
I mean, it was cool. I won't do it again. The next time, I'm gonna voice my opinion a little bit more.
What kept you from voicing your opinion?
Cause I used to do that shit a lot. Like I be feeling like, I used to feel like if somebody do a certain job, they already supposed to know what I'm thinking, but that was the wrong way to go about it. You know? I should have voiced my opinion. But now that I know that, that's something I learned. Really.
Yeah. Now I can relate to that for sure. I can definitely relate to that. All right. And so you have a single "Saved" featuring DJ Chose. How was it working with DJ Chose?
It was cool.
Okay.
DJ Chose smooth in the bitch. You know?
Okay.
He shouted the nigga out there. I mean, I ain't had to hit him up to post it. He posted on his main page and all that shit.
Okay.
Cool in the bitch. He pulled up with just him and his manager. He wasn't on no stiff shit. I fuck with Chose. showed something at South by Southwest, got me up on the stage while I was performing, all that. Shout out DJ Chose.
Okay, I like that. I like that. It's South by Southwest. That was an experience this year. That was like the first time we had it since 2019. Yeah. So how did you like feel about navigating and networking and just meeting new people?
It was cool. That shit was fun. That was
okay.
That was like one of the moments. Like, one of them. Since you remember, you gonna remember that.
Okay, I feel that. Did you feel that you make like any really good connections, or you just did a lot of good groundwork?
I mean, we made the best out of what we had, and it was still lit.
Okay.
Put it like that.
Okay, I like that. So I always do this to every artist that I interview because I just love hearing the different answers. All right, if your life was a book, what would you name the chapter of this part of your life?
The chapter?
Yes.
It's like the rise of an empire.
Okay.
An empire, be the game. Yeah.
Okay, can you explain why the rise of an empire?
Because we got traction now, we going up.
Okay.
All the way up there. Like that.
Okay, I like that. All right, and there's another question I got. What is your biggest fear as a person? Not musically, not nothing, just as a person. What is your biggest fear?
Falling back in love. I died last time I did that. I'm not falling back.
You said falling in love?
Yeah, can't fall back.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right, ladies, don't even try to. Nope, don't even think.
Yeah, because I'm on my grizzly.
Okay.
About a bad. I can't do that. I can't do that to myself.
Okay. So you feel love kind of takes time away from you.
Man, that's like a chore, bro. Like I'm just being real. Like that's like a chore, bro. Like real talk. That's what it is. It's like you gotta be responsible for the next person. It's like you gotta be thinking about what if they tripping or if they not tripping. It's like, man, I got time for that. Unless I can find somebody that's just cool, like me, chill, laid back, I'm good.
All right, ladies, don't come in the DMs think you about to get somewhere because you're not getting nowhere.
Oh yeah, and she gotta be a smoker too.
Why she gotta be a smoker?
Because that's the only way to get on my level, get on my vibe. Like that's the only way to be up. You know what I mean?
What is she? A nurse? A doctor? She can't, you know.
I mean, then she just gonna be. It just ain't gonna be.
Okay, I feel that. All right, so what's next for Mike Mayjor?
Beat It by drop Beat It on the 23rd.
Okay.
Beat It featuring B King, Queen Richard.
Okay.
Shot by Reed.
Okay. Okay, I feel that. You want to go ahead and shout out your social media for your fans and supporters?
Follow me on all social platforms at Mayjor. Don't forget the Y before the J. Or somebody else gonna call me. Everything major.